How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing a couple of fragrance clones that you can get cheaply on Amazon. So these are kind of the Amazon clones where you don't really find them in most stores, but they're pretty darn popular on the internet and you can get them for usually around 15 bucks or less. So we've got a couple of clones here. We've got two different clones of Bleu de Chanel. Okay, so we have Blue Canal, which I picked up for a whopping $9. And then we have Electric Blue. This is one of the Parfums Belcam fragrance clones. So this one cost $9.86. And then we have another one by Parfums Belcam. This is Bold Tobacco. It's a tobacco vanille clone. I picked this one up for $14. And then, of course, Parfums Belcam, they did an Aqua de Gio clone. And this one cost $8.08. Okay? So yeah, so we'll check them out. We'll see if they're any good. I know you guys, we were talking in the comments. I know Russell was saying they were really good and Mark was saying they were pretty darn good. And so I decided to check out a lot of the Parfums Belcam ones. I'll make sure to put a link to all of these in the descriptions if you do want to pick them up. Yeah, they're just off of Amazon, but I'll throw that direct link in there. Okay, so let's start off strong. We got the Blue Canal. This is an 80 milliliter eau de toilette. So we'll check this one out, see the presentation and everything. The box is nothing to write home about, and the bottle is nothing to write home about. Okay. So yeah, just very plain blue bottle. It looks like an aftershave or a mouthwash type bottle. It just says Blue Canal Eau de Toilette for men. Doesn't even say the company. I'm not sure what company. Oh, this is by American Collection. Okay. So let's give it a spray. Ooh, cheap plastic cap, and then there's no crimp collar on here. But again, guys, we're paying under $15, so this is all about the juice. So let's give it a spray. Okay, atomizer. Slightly reminiscent of Bleu de Chanel. So I have the Eau de Parfum. That's my favorite. So I have the Eau de Parfum right here. We'll give that a spray. Great fragrance, obviously. And then I also have a little sampler of the Eau de Toilette. So we'll spray this one, and then that way we can kind of compare, okay? There we go. So right off of the bat, what I will say is, yeah, it smells more like the Eau de Toilette because the Eau de Parfum has more of that nutmeg and the woods in it, right? It's a little bit deeper, a little bit darker. So this is definitely trying to be like the Eau de Toilette, okay? You get some of that bright ginger. It's a little subdued. It's a little bit more soapy than the original. It's a good amount weaker, but not as weak as I thought it was gonna be. The woods have less depth to them, so they're sort of a dry woodsiness. So yeah, so overall, it's a nice shower jelly scent, and it is reminiscent of Bleu de Chanel, but it's not super close. There's definitely some better clones out there that you can get if you just spend maybe another 5-10 bucks. So I probably wouldn't recommend this one. Probably a 3 or 4 out of 10 presentation because the presentation is just not very good. And then the scent is maybe a 7 out of 10. So not bad, but not great. So next, let's try the Bleu de Chanel Belcam one. Okay, so this just has like a crazy box with no, yeah, there's no embossing or anything like that. Just a cheap box, but that's okay. It's a 75 milliliter. Oh, here we go. So 75 mils, a little bit smaller than this one, slightly smaller. But it has that sort of that general shape, that Bleu de Chanel shape going to it, although the top is rounded. Again, no crimp collar. I don't know why they didn't just spend the extra like 4 cents and put that on there, but that's okay. They're working with, you know, small margins. Cheap plastic cap. Okay, let's give Electric Blue a spray. Actually, a pretty good atomizer, if you guys saw that. That's actually not bad. Okay, whoa. Definitely not the Eau de Parfum, that's for sure. It's a lot brighter. It has a little bit of fruitiness to it. Yeah, fruitiness that I'm not getting in here. This is more woodsy, gingery, you know, a little bit of grapefruit, but this goes a little bit more overboard on the grapefruit. Not in a bad way. Ooh, but it also has a slight kind of vinegary smell to it that I don't really like. Slightly fruitier. It's actually not bad. So I'd probably give the fragrance itself maybe a 7.5 out of 10 clone. So it's closer than the other one, but it just kind of goes a little bit more overboard on the fruity aspect of it. But you still get the woodiness, you still get a little bit of the gingeriness. It's just not as well put together as the OG. So this one is not bad actually. So that one I probably would recommend if you're just looking for a super cheapie and you just want to try it out. Again, there's other better ones out there, but it's not bad. So this one is Bold Tobacco. This is the tobacco vanilla one, okay? So let's pop this bad boy open. You can tell the box actually feels a little bit better than the other one. So it feels better than this one. And it feels about as good as this one. So pop this bad boy open. Whoa, okay, nice. So very simple, again, it's a very simple presentation, but I actually kind of like this. That's not bad. You can see that it's a sticker on here, but yeah, it's really not bad. It's a nice black glass thing. Yeah, of course, cheap plastic cap. Oh, and no crimp collar, you know, no collar to the atomizer, but you know, it's actually not too bad. Ooh, that smells pretty good already. See, good atomizers. I will say the Belcam atomizers are a lot better than that other one, than the American Collection. So that's not bad. Ooh, that smells pretty nice. Okay, so here's tobacco vanille. I'm not as well versed at tobacco vanille, so off of memory, I'm not really sure how close these are. So yeah, smooth tobacco, cinnamon in it though. Oh wait, well hold on. Yeah, there's some sort of like almost like a cinnamony, like a spiciness, like a eugenol. Like they're using some sort of eugenol or like an animal cinnamate or like a cinnamic alcohol or something like that. Those are very close though. Extremely close. This one might be a little bit richer, the original tobacco vanilla might be a little bit richer, but these are very close. So this is actually a really good one. This is the best one for sure by far. So yeah, it's sure it lacks the depth, but that's over 90% similar. So that's actually very close. This one I would recommend. The other two, probably not. Maybe this one, but probably not. This one, definitely not. This one I would recommend so far. So that's actually, that one's a go. That one's pretty good, guys. Okay, here we go. Aqua de Gio. This is the replica of Aqua de Gio. Let's see what we got. I'm not actually a super big Aqua de Gio fan. What do you guys think of Aqua de Gio? I'm a fan of Alberto Morillas. He's a great perfumer, but that's actually not one of my favorite fragrances done by him. So I like his other work. Okay, there's the Aqua de Gio. This is just the Aqua de Gio Pour Homme, I assumed. I also have the Parfum and the what do they call that other one? Profondo. Oh wow, so this one's pretty loud actually. So this one actually has a good amount of projection. This container is nice. I really wish they had a collar on there. I might even just put my own collar on there. I have a bunch of collars and magnetic caps just to make it look nice. But otherwise, the presentation is actually really nice. It just says Gio and then Pour Hommes. Again, good atomizer. So the atomizer sprays out pretty nice and far. It smells like a 7-Up almost, like a 7-Up soda. Slightly more aromatic than the original Aqua de Gio. So a little bit less aquatic, a little bit more aromatic, but very similar. 90 to 92% similar, I'd say. Maybe we'll give it a 92% similar. Presentation, 5 out of 10, I would say, just right in the average, you know. Average, it's not great. Maybe a little bit below average because of the missing color. That really pisses me off. So we'll give it maybe 4 out of 10 presentation. Same with this one. But the smell itself is actually like an 8.5 out of 10 clone. This is actually a really solid clone, especially for the price. So I'm really surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised by these two. I would not recommend these two. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, I really look forward to seeing all of the requests and the recommendations that you guys give me. I always take it into consideration at least, and I always read all the comments. So I really do appreciate you guys putting me onto these ones, because these two were gems that I found because of you guys. I had no idea. Yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.